when you lose a match, you lose a temper, and I have lost a lot of matches. My coach had advised me not to go for a swimming as well. I have been a national table tennis player. I have been a state swimmer. I have been a district skater as well.
The boy, small little kid who has started his journey from a remote place like Amravati and went up to the national level. Hello everyone, welcome to this new episode of our JCL podcast Bindass Bol. And today we have our friend Yashwant. Welcome to this show.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
So share with us what you do at JioMart and where do you operate from?
So I joined JioMart in October 2022. It's been almost 20 to 21 months that I'm a part of Reliance Retail JioMart team. I work with the category management team. The staples category management teams to be specific, and we handle brands and we are responsible for their growth on the JioMart platform, whether it's a marketing, whether through the discounts and pricing and everything. So that is what I do at Reliance Retail JioMart.
So you are an engineer and then have done your MBA and got into this corporate world. And I'm sure the work keeps you occupied, and that's what the hard reality of corporate. But today, this podcast, we wanted to spend more time about what do we do beyond our desk.
Okay.
Right. So I'm sure there are some things that we always draw our inspiration from, our energy from.
Yes.
So I always say that we do a lot of things in the box of we have to, and we also do a lot of stuffs in the box of we want to.
Okay.
So share about something that you draw your inspiration from beyond
definitely.
our desk.
Definitely. Sports has been a major contributor to what I am today. I have been a national table tennis player. I have been a state swimmer.
Oh.
I have been a district skater as well. So since the age of since I was 7 years or 8 years of age, I have been a part of sports. So we were like 10 to 15 kids in my society, and we used to play every time. I mean, all day. We didn't care whether it's 12 p.m. in the afternoon or 8 p.m. at night. We only used to play. So one day my father asked me or told me, I mean, at that time I didn't realize or I didn't understand what he was saying. But those words are still in my mind. So he said, what will you get by playing on this ground, or what will you get by playing in this society? You will not get any recognition, you will not get any awards, you will not achieve something. So I didn't realize what he was talking about. I was just 8 years old kid who just wanted to play. So on the very next day, he took me to the table tennis club that we had in my society, in my city. So I that was the first time I was seeing table tennis as a sport. I didn't know anything more beyond football and cricket, the common sports that we had. So that was the first day that I saw table tennis, and it instantly took me in its arm. I mean, I fell in love with the game, with the environment that we had. We were 60 to 70 kids that my coach was training, starting from 8 years or 10 years of age to 25, 30 years of age, and I think I was the youngest when I joined that club. So we used to train, we used to go to sports. My father used to take me every day, and he has spent a lot of time. He has spent a lot of time in that club. I mean, as much as I have spent, he was also there to support me or to see if I'm playing well and if I'm winning the matches or I'm losing the matches. So I think whatever I am today is because my parents who gave me that inspiration and gave me my passion. Because of them, I identified my passion.
Oh my God! I mean, that's superb. And in fact, you are already giving me at least 20 things to double click on.
Okay.
So you mentioned you are not from Mumbai.
No, I'm not from Mumbai. I'm
And?
from Amravati, Maharashtra. So Amravati is a city near Nagpur. It's 2 hours away from Nagpur. Nagpur is a
I
major-
know.
Okay.
I had been there once, and one famous Shev Bhaji.
Yeah, Shiv Bhaji.
Shev Bhaji is famous from. Tell us something more about the love at first sight with your table tennis.
I
So-
think I think wherever you go, you stay there probably not for the start. I don't think you stay there for the love of that particular thing, or even if you come to office, or if you join a new office. Obviously there is a work that's your responsibility to do the work, but you stay there because the people around you, I mean, you start
Yeah,
loving the people
absolutely.
around you. So I really felt comfortable with my coach, with the friends that I made over there. I mean, probably I think that is the biggest group that I still have. Everyone is busy in their life, everyone mostly are married or are in US, but we still are in touch. So I started loving the game because that gave me a lot of things. That made me realize. That gave me a lot of things. That gave me a never give up attitude. That gave me the patience. I mean, that taught me a patience. I was a very short tempered kid during my childhood. So table tennis has taught me how to be a patient, because when you lose a match, you lose. When you lose a match, you lose a temper, and I have lost a lot of matches.
Out of all ये टेबल टेनिस ही कहाँ से आया, मतलब इसके बारे में कभी सोचा है?
No, I mean, table tennis was not my first sports, to be honest. I learned skating before that. I have an elder sister, so she and I mean, both of them, we used to go for skating, and I learned skating, and in the same year I learned swimming as well. So
मतलब इतने छोटी उम्र में?
yes, I learned swimming when I was 8 years old only.
So Yashwant, आप कह रहे थे कि your dad when he saw you playing out in the summer, and मुझे अमरावती की याद है, मैं जिस दिन गया था अमरावती में, it was 52 degree.
Yes.
And I was like, oh ये कहाँ आ गया मैं?
Yeah.
तो उस एनर्जी को चैनलाइज करने के लिए उन्होंने आपको सीधा टेबल टेनिस कोचिंग पे लेके गए.
Yeah, I mean,
बट ये आउट ऑफ ऑल स्पोर्ट्स व्हाई टेबल टेनिस?
yeah. So, yeah, you are right. Actually, regular temperature in Amravati during summer is somewhere around 48 degrees centigrade. And basically, table tennis was not my first sport. So, at the age of 8, I think I started, I learned skating. That was my first sport. And then in the same year, I think I learned swimming as well. So, and skating, I think I will have to. I lost the touch with skating once I joined table tennis, because there is a technical error that you have to face.
सो वो कैनाबलाइज करता है.
So it cannibalizes my footwork. It doesn't help you with the shots and footwork. So I had to stop playing skating. I mean, I have to stop skating. But swimming, my coach had advised me not to go for a swimming as well, because it makes your legs sturdy, and you need to be agile while playing on table. So, but I didn't stop swimming. I think swimming is another love for me. I still go for a swimming after office hours in our office. So swimming and table tennis. I mean, I'm still in touch with it. So I try to be in touch with both the sports, because probably that gives you kind of a mental peace, after 9 hours of the office, after all the meetings and all the tension that you have for the office. So it reduces that irritation, it reduces that थकान मिटा देता है basically. It gives you that peace.
या एंड मैं हमेशा ये बोलता रहता हूँ कि हम लोग ना कई बार इनफैक्ट जो भी हम करते हैं, दो बॉक्स में अगर हम फिट करें, there are things that we do because we have to do.
Yes.
There are things that we do because we want to do.
That we love.
Right? Because more stuff that we do because we want to do, that energizes us.
Correct.
And yeah, we also need to do something because we have to do, and uh, we all have responsibilities, accountabilities, etc. Uh, so I'm really curious to know about this journey, about the boy, small little kid who has started his journey from a remote place like Amravati and went up to the national level,
Yeah.
playing up to the national level of table tennis. Tell us more about that. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure बहुत बहुत cities घूमे आपने,
Yeah.
और बहुत सारे tournaments जीते आपने, और बहुत सारे matches हारे भी आपने.
Yes.
So like
More than I
talk
won.
So talk about those stories.
Yeah, definitely. So I think it takes a lot of hardship. It takes a lot of hard work to reach at that level, because I used to play, I think, 3 hours every day,
My God.
from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And my father used to be there in that club for those 3 hours, and no Sundays off. No Sundays off. So, and yeah, you are right about the traveling, because there always used to be one championship, state championship every year, and to reach at that championship level, you have to play 7 to 8 ranking tournaments all over the state, all over Maharashtra. So I have traveled to almost all the districts of Maharashtra, all the almost 28, 29 districts. I have been there and I have played there uh, uh, throughout my journey, I think. And one interesting story that I wanted to tell you, that how motivated I was to be in the national team, or how motivated I was to be selected for the national team. For Diwali, for Dashera, coming from the small family, I think your mom used to dress up as a kid. I mean, for the festival, they used to give you, I mean, we buy new clothes for the Diwali, and she used to give you a gold chain to wear just for a single day, because it's a Diwali. So I said to my mom that I want to wear it every day. I don't want to give it back to you. So she said that get selected for the national team, and then you will get to wear it for your life. And then that year, I think I lost the place for the national team, and I couldn't be selected for that team. I came back and I said to my mom that no, I didn't get the gold chain. I didn't say that. I didn't say that I didn't get selected for the national team. I said that I'm not gonna get the gold chain. So, but the next year, I tried harder. I practiced more, and I was in a good form. And I think I got selected, and I got selected for the national team. And I came back home, and I said to my mom, give that gold chain to me now. So she understood that he has got selected. So that was one motivation for me, you can say that. But yeah, it takes a lot of hard work, and not just yours but your family members hard work as well, because when I used to travel to all these tournaments, and most of the time my father used to accompany me along with my coach, to be as a manager. I mean, that was a rule. I mean, that club was like kind of a family for us, the 60 students, their parents, and everyone. So each and every parent was equally involved in the tournaments and the sports as their kids were.
So, when was the last time you played a professional tournament?
Okay. I think I played a professional tournament, last tournament,
A
2 years
competition.
back, I
Competition.
think. 2 years back. It was B school, this one. I mean, if I don't know if I can say B school tournaments as a professional tournament, but it is
But it's a competition.
It's a competition, yeah. So it's a very big thing for MBA students. I mean, obviously in each and every B schools, I think sports tournaments are always very prestigious to win it. So that was the time when I played as a alum of IMT Ghaziabad. I participated in that, but I have not been in touch with table tennis since past 1 year, I think. But I am still in touch with swimming. As I said, I regularly go for a swim after office hours, and I mean, the peace that I get from doing it, I mean, from 1 hour of swim, I mean, it's amazing. That feeling you cannot.
उसमें पूरा tension release हो
Yes,
जाता है.
exactly. I forget everything when I am on court or when I am in pool. So that makes me complete. I think you forget the other things about the life, and you feel like this is what you love. I mean, you know what you are doing, and that's amazing.
Beautiful. एक साल से आप you could not get back to your table tennis.
Yes.
And we know that there are a lot of table tennis courts available in RCP. So have you given it a thought that I will get back to table tennis again? And
yeah, of course, it crosses your mind every day that I want to get back to the table. I want to hold the racket and start playing once again. But I mean, it also requires a partner to play. True. So it's not a single player.
And also partner of the same level.
I didn't want.
मेरे साथ खेलोगे तो फिर मजा नहीं आएगा आपको.
That was PS. I want a partner at the same level. So yeah. So, but of course, it's difficult to coordinate with the office timing and their office timing, our office timing. So it is difficult, and that is why I think I choose to go for a swim rather than to go and play table tennis here. So that is because of that.
I also wanted to understand from you is that when you are not able to do something that you want to do, how does that make you feel? Because we draw our energy from the things that we want to do. ठीक है ना? वैसे बहुत सारे ऐसे काम तो हम कर लेते हैं because we have to do, but we also drain our energy.
Yes.
So while we are draining our energy, we also need to replenish our energy from the things that we want to do.
Exactly.
You are excited.
Exactly.
So कैसा लगता है जब आप नहीं कर पाते हो?
Yeah. So I will tell you the incident where after graduating from MBA, basically. So you are freshly MBA graduate, and then you have learned all the marketing skills, and you want to prove yourself in the company. You want to make a mark in the industry, and you want to make your name in the industry. So you get busy with the work. I mean, obviously you focus more into the work, or because you want to prove yourself. So that time after graduating, for 2 years I couldn't actually give my time to table tennis or sports or swimming or traveling. Even traveling, I couldn't do any of it. So I realized that after probably 2 years, or not just 2 years, but after 1 year or 1.5 years, I realized that it is disturbing my mental peace. I used to get tired a lot, and it used to drain my energy because I didn't have time to do that. So I realized that to have that mental peace, or to be content with the life, to be happy with the life, I was not happy while working, because the things that used to make me happy, I was not doing it. So after I realized that, and I decided that I will give at least probably 1 hour or 2 hours of a day to what I love. I will either read a novel, or I will go for a swimming, or I will play any kind of a sport. So because I was not able to play table tennis, I started learning lawn tennis over here. So I decided to join that because that is what I think makes me feel alive, So I think the passion, any of the passion, whether it's reading, whether it's writing, whether it's traveling, whether it's sports, or your work. I mean, people can find passion in the work as well. So that passion makes anyone alive.
Absolutely. Reconnecting with your passion is something that we draw our energy from. And that's what Yashwant is sharing with us today with this podcast. And thank you so much, Yashwant. It has been nice talking to you. And I also could get back to some of the passions that I draw my energy from.
Yes.
And yes, friends, this is the JCL podcast Bindass Bol with Yashwant, and we'll come to you again with another insightful stories from another colleague of ours. Till then, thank you so much. Have a nice time. Goodbye.